Yo, 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 so welcome back. RaddTitan here. Got AT over there, and yes, we are wearing the same shirt. Get the fuck over it. Right, what we have today is a really important, this is Alex's XM Studios Venom, and we're going to be unboxing it today. Alex hasn't seen it. We've got his heart rate linked up at the moment. We're going to see if he has a stroke in the middle. What is it?
92.
It's up at 92.
It was 60 when we started.
My resting heart rate is actually it's about around sort of 54 to 57.
Pretty good. Healthy heart rate.
And it's up at 91 now because I'm a bit jacked and we're opening it. So it's just like a little bit of a social experiment. Really.
We want to see basically if opening new statues is dangerous to your health. Stay tuned to see what we think about it. We're going to unbox this and hopefully you can share it with us.
Alright, so we're back and unfortunately we were just going through stuff. We took stuff out of the box and it didn't film that little section.
Which was gold as well, because Alex just got to see the size of it. So if you
I got to see the kind of size of it, and it is huge, humongous. I've seen loads of pictures of this, and basically by seeing pictures and seeing it compared and whatever else, and also I saw it in person.
you missed that little part out. Just that little bit out. It's quite an important part.
I think it's because when you see it in person, when you're in like a exhibition, it's with a load of other pieces, it's out in the open, and you don't really gauge the size as much. And also, I think it was quite close to the Sentinel vs X-Men diorama. So,
and there was a lot of them. If I remember, there was like about 3 Venoms.
No, that was later on. That was in the another convention. So with the Venom, you get the book, the handbook, which they started off doing a few statues ago. You get this with
Wasn't Black Panther the first one?
Black Panther was the first one I saw. Then you got their mission statement in there. Got all the pictures of the assembly, which
We'll take pictures of.
I'm not going to look at it because I'm a man and I don't really follow.
Well, I looked at it.
And then you've got the print,
My wife,
which is beautiful. This is a really nice print. Really, really like this print, and I would definitely display it. So, I mean, I've got about 4, maybe 5 of these XM prints at the moment. So maybe I'm going to actually go out and try and find some frames for them.
Someone did ask the size. Do you know the size of them?
It's standard A3, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's just standard A3. So normally with companies like Mondo and things like that, they do their own kind of sizing, which is just off of. I think Mondos are as big as A1. They're a lot bigger, but they're like a weird, like not close to it. But so basically, we took the base out, and
you missed that, but we did it.
Just spat all over it. It's a clock face. The clock's all kind of smashed to pieces, and what the fuck's that?
I just blew it. That's fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, so
I was blowing on it when you weren't watching. When you left the room, I was flying all over it.
So yeah, the clock face is all smashed up. You've got the numbers, the Roman numerals there. So
how are your Roman numerals? What's that?
That's 4.
What's that?
5. Well, that's 7, but you said it was 8 because you said there's another bit on there.
Could be an 8. That's 7.
That's 10.
Oh,
that's 3. That's 5. You know, so
okay. Well, at least it's not the same over and over again.
So you got that there.
Go on in.
So what we do is straight to business.
Good luck to. Chuckle vision.
Yeah.
Chuckle vision.
So this is the fun part. Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
How's your lower back, man? You didn't do any deadlifts this week, did you?
Let's do some good mornings.
You see that? Yeah.
So yeah, pretty heavy.
Watch out.
Wow.
Like a newborn baby.
It's really heavy as well.
It's a boy. It's a boy.
Nails are really nice.
That's what my wife said. She said she loved
nails
them.
are good, aren't they?
So lovely.
He's having a little group there. Look at
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Only thing I don't like is feet. But
I know they look pretty. So that way, yeah. Notice Alex is not wearing gloves despite my.
where's my piece? I can do what the fuck I want with it.
You know.
Yeah, guide me.
You got angle. There you are. I mean, once you're angled, you can just drop. There you are. The cut sits right in the spot. So then, there is straight on.
Wow, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, I love the way the actual symbiote is kind of cut into the suit, which is the same as the bust.
Yeah. It's just fucking crazy, dude.
Jeez. All right, let's.
It's so crazy.
Right, let's get this together because I can stare at that after. So with the pieces here, I mean you have all the symbiote kind of spawns. Just what I'm going to do is take everything out and lay it on the table. So you've got the spawns here.
I actually kept mine on, by the way.
Really?
I made all that chat about, yeah, there's 30 in the box, yeah. And then I literally put them on, I was like, I kind of like them. It just didn't work. Just goes to show you really just don't know until you see things in hand.
Oh, they've got the white eyes. The teeth are black though.
Yeah.
I don't like the black teeth.
So they go with a certain way, so I'll just put everything there. You pass to me and I'll... That actually just covers where the spawns go.
The plug if you don't use the spawns.
Well, one of the spawns, because the other one goes actually into the cog, which is actually a really nice touch.
These are all the heads.
Do you want to do your heads? Which one?
Come back to those.
Which other spawn?
I honestly don't think I'll be. There's nothing wrong with them. They're not nothing wrong. But I don't like the Venom. I know never had those, so for me, I'm probably never going to use them. Cog. The bigger cog. Then a big clock with 12 on it.
It's a good thing we've got a fairly decent sized table for this bitch.
Wow.
That's nice and it's really heavy as well, isn't it? It's probably it's weighty. Gary, look. Yeah. Take that. It's proper, isn't it? It's only like one part of the base, but look. You can just
that one to the end.
You just get that. I mean, you can literally give someone a proper slap round the head with over the canister with that. Go out clubbing with that, I tell you.
Right, this is the McFarlane head.
Oh, this was the replaced one, eh? This was the.
Bring it up to the camera.
Fuck off. Yeah, that's good.
You see it?
That's beautiful.
That's
That's
nice.
beautiful.
Wow. Teeth are great as well.
Good.
This is going to be the Eddie Brock head.
You like the Yeti? You can speak, Gary, mate. You are allowed, brother.
Yeah.
Go on.
Now, out of all the heads, me personally, I prefer the Eddie Brock one.
I really like the Eddie Brock one as well.
The Eddie Brock one looks a lot
Nice.
better than it did on the prototype.
But they always do, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's what I told you. Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this is the from pictures and
Give it that sark love shit.
from seeing the prototype. This was my least favourite.
That's now just changed.
Damn it!
Yeah, throwing a fucking spanner in the works now. Damn it!
I think it looks great.
And this is the one which I like the most.
Looks great.
From pictures and from seeing the prototypes. So this
Looks beautiful.
Oh yeah.
this one there, and then you get the tongue to add on.
That tongue. Just look at his tongue as well. Wow. Look at that. That is bone, man.
So that- I do actually like on the Prime 1 when they actually have more saliva.
Yeah, see, I don't really want the
Fucking
saliva.
maggot on there as well.
Yeah, there is, yeah. I kind of like the fact it's wet, but you can see it's textured. Yeah, that's right. You're going to put it on. You're probably better off putting that tongue on than leaving it like that.
Well,
My heart rate's going for the
What are you saying? No?
oh, it's dropped 72. All right, so we're back, and basically we just laid all the things on the table, give it a little look over, just make sure there's no issues, no damage, no scratches, and no scuffs. Everything's pretty mint. Moving on to the piece. So this piece is super impressive. I mean, Yeah, Gary and Michael came over as soon as the camera turned on, ran over and like
Fucking flies on shit.
yeah, it was literally like girls at a fucking Justin Bieber concert, wasn't it?
Yeah, sort of girls you date, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, well, should we start putting this together?
Let's yeah. Do you want to go ahead? Let's put a head on it so it actually looks okay on camera. Pick a head, bro.
Well, I'm going to go with my original least favourite, which is just kind of took me by surprise, which is the Eddie Brock head. So I'm going to go on there.
Magnets are so
I'm going to
strong.
go there. Really strong magnets, especially on the one with the tongue. We put it on a second ago just to make sure it fit, and George couldn't get it off.
No.
And he didn't want to pull it because he's not done his piece. So we got that on there. What we'll do next is what goes on next.
Well, it does say in the book that you put this on and then you start doing the cog thing. So basically what you do is you take the said big cog, and if you look down the eye of it, you can see that there's a hole inside the cog. See that? There.
Oh yeah.
And then what happens is your thing goes in said hole, and then that goes into the base. But I would advise anybody that's getting this to actually put, especially if you're going to move this into a display, to put this on, because if you put, I actually set mine up and left this last like it says, but it's a bit of a nightmare. Like if it's in your display, you've got to go right behind, and there's all stuff all around the base. So I'll probably put this in there.
Got it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe it's this way.
You've already set yours up. So.
And angled in, so it goes only one way. Me and my wife messed around with it, so it goes in sort of like that, and that's it set there.
So that's there.
I would put that in, you know, if you're going to get in your display and then set it, and then you can start moving around the front of it, because there's nothing worse setting your piece up and then having to go around the back. It's there.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess that's quite good though. If does that lose any depth? It does add a tiny bit of depth.
I don't.
So
Yeah.
you can probably take it off if you want.
So then you have your thing here, which goes into the peg, I believe.
I'll turn it that way so we can see on camera.
See, if you look, there's like if you can see on camera, there's like a wedge that's cut out of here, and then there's this piece. So it actually goes in. So this actually goes in the base one, and it sort of leads against there.
So what? So
it goes in that way.
That way?
Yeah, so like that
Well,
way.
if we go there, there's more detail.
I think it goes that way, and it leans up against
Alright.
the base. Is that alright, Zane? There's a bit of movement on your
A
one.
bit of movement.
I think that's right though. You can try the other way, but I think that's right. I think it sits and it leans up against there. And then you take your symbiote.
Yeah, this is probably going to stay in the box for me.
Yeah, and then it goes basically in the peg there, and then what you push it right down so it's in the wedges in, so like that, yeah? So then it just sort of hovers off the top. It actually it adds a lot of flow, I feel, to the piece.
Yeah.
Then you've got the other one, which I think is
Oh yeah, I can see that. So then you come around near the number 5.
Yeah.
And just
I believe that just slots in there, magnetised wise, just sits in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So put that in there.
And then this one goes around the back, I believe, around this side. You see that okay, Riali?
Yeah, beautiful.
So we've got that there. That goes in like a fucking dream.
Yeah, that's in there. So then,
also for this one, which is actually, I think this is really good, a good option because I'm probably, well, to be honest with you, I may leave them on, but
they had flow to it. Do you not think when you look at the piece like so, it's got that momentum more forward.
I don't like the black teeth. It really puts me off. But anyway, they give you a little piece of debris to go in place of this.
Yes.
Which
lovely touch.
I may use. And I wonder if they added that because we kept bitching about it.
Could be.
So then what we'll do is
there you are. That's
why not?
That's you set.
So what we do is I will just give this a spin, basically, just so we can have a little look over on camera.
I'll tell you something, man. He has got the glutes of steel, bro. You don't need to, man. You can see us from here.
No, we're ducking down because I'm going to zoom right in.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh man, squeeze.
So maybe I'll go around one more time, so you can see George's pretty face this time, Brandon. There you go.
You want to see me? Do you know what though, man? I'm blown away, bro. No bullshit. I'm telling you now.
The main thing I'm thinking about is where the fuck am I going to put it?
Oh, listen. I had the same thing going on through my mind.
So what I do?
One thing that you got to think about when you can still change over while we're talking. It's fine.
What I do is I'll take this head off, and I'll go with the McFarlane head, which this McFarlane head is a lot better than I remember.
That you anticipated it.
Well, I think in my mind I was pretty much like I'm quite boring, I would say, where, for example, if I get a piece, I decide on my favourite setup and I very rarely change it. For example, Lobo, he comes with switch out arms, switch out head. I've got a custom hand, custom piece for the base, I've got the dog. Actually I'll tell you a lie, I have changed it once, and all I did was I took dog off his base and put him on the Lobo base. But with Lobo, I've not changed any of his arms, I've not changed any of his heads ever. I've just always had the same head and arm since day one.
I think Kevin in Delana says he just can't stop changing them.
Yeah, same as Captain America. I mean, not the original, the second Allied Forces one, or whatever it's called, where he's got 3 sets of hands, and I've only ever used one hand the whole time I've had it. I just don't really change.
Yeah, but didn't you leave the piece in the loft and couldn't be bothered to get it? Isn't that the
No,
reason?
I went up to the loft, I opened the box, I looked at it, and I'm like, when the fuck is he going to have a gun? And I put it back in the box. I'm like, I'm not going to use it. So yeah, McFarlane head is really nice, and I mean, this is like a nice nod to kind of his beginning. I mean, where it kind of came from. So originally, he was in Spider-Man 299 as a little appearance, and then his full appearance is 300.
And he was drawn by Tom McFarlane, wasn't
it was actually something, I can't remember the guy's name, but what happened was is they paid the guy a really, really small rate, like $200 for the artwork, and then they kind of took it over, and McFarlane and took it over, yeah. That's why you can see a lot of kind of like Spawn in the Venom design, really. It's very McFarlane looking.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go with this, really. I mean, I'm just...
The real question you need to ask is, are you happy?
I am really happy.
Because at this point in time, this moment, you had the choice to go XM Studios for a Venom, Prime 1 for a Venom, Sideshow Collectibles for a Venom, or go original comic kit.
Well, literally, I was offered an original comic kit, and I was offered quite a good kind of trade and then a bit of a part exchange. I just saw those pictures of them compared, and I mean, the comic kit is a really amazing piece. It's a really nice piece, really well painted, really well sculpted. But it's just the scale puts me off. I mean, I sold all my smaller pieces to keep mostly 1 quarter and above, and that Venom is like a 1/5 piece. It is a small piece, as George goes on about religiously. So here's the
truth is the truth, man.
Here's the long tongue head, which I quite like it. I do. I really like the look of it, and I do like the Prime 1 with the saliva. I think that is a nice touch, but this really works. I really, really like it. So
adds a fair bit of depth on that tongue.
Yeah.
You won't realise, but it adds so much depth to the
piece. A couple of inches. I mean, this is only the unboxing, so all we do is we'll go over a full review.
We'll let all the boys come over as well and have a butcher's at it, and then we'll go through. We'll definitely put the review on there. We'll let this settle for a while like a good wine. We'll let it sit, and then we'll get back onto it later. But you happy?
Very. No, I'm very, very happy. I mean,
any criticisms or?
Well, we'll do another review. We'll do another review. I mean, I mean, Derek was saying I'm going to prefer this to cable, but what I'll do is I think I'll leave that for the review as well.
Leave that there.
We'll just leave that there. But yeah, we'll wrap that up. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let us know if you've got the piece. Let us know what you think of it. Let us know if you've got the Prime 1 piece, if you've got the Sideshow piece coming in, whichever one you've got coming in, and which one you think
and
is
why.
best. So yeah, okay.
Much love, man. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
That's an amazing piece.
Just do like that.
Well, just say it's 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
No, just because in case we're in the middle of something, because there's a few of them where it's hard.
I'll just go like that.
Just go up.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just go up. Time.
Oh, you want the time? Yeah, okay, right, time.
I'll wait properly.
Okay. Do you want to do the introduction?
Yeah, I can do. Oh, you can go.
Make it all.
Match.
Alright, here we go. You ready?
That's when I was in Asia. I just have a chewing gum out.
Yeah, please.
Fake.
Fucking gummy bear, motherfucker.
Bouncing here and there and there. This would be the end credits.
This ain't caring. Nobody else knows that. You don't know what that is, do you? Gummy bears.
No.
You fucking pussies. Missed out on some serious history. There we go.
What I do is record. Just make sure I'm in shot because I can only do it by George. So
It's recording now, yeah?
am I in shot? Can you see all my head?
Everything's sweet.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about your head because the last video we did, we could see right above your head, you could see the fucking statue. But your head was fine because the statue was lower. And it was like, oh, yeah, his head looks nice, but I can't see fuck all.
So you're keeping it staring up now.